Hey everybody, welcome back around to Doug's Sports Blog and Grill. I'm your host, Doug, here with your video blog for February, wrapping up, February 27th today, 2014. I'll let you know what's on tonight. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard at the Honda Classic in Florida. Tiger Woods is struggling. We'll also take a look at Yankee spring training as they had started up yesterday with their games, and today is a big day for Yankee spring training, so we'll get to that. But first I want to start off with college hoops. Last night we saw two fantastic finishes in college hoops. We saw Michigan go to overtime against Purdue. They trailed it by 13 at halftime against Purdue. They came back. Glenn Robinson III caught the long pass in overtime and went up for the shot and made it to put them ahead. And Marcus Page takes down NC State. I believe he had 35 on the game and the game-winning layup with 0.9 seconds left. We've seen so many great finishes this year. It's been ridiculous how many good plays we've seen, how many clutch players that we've seen, and it's going to be a great tournament just because we get to see all these nice clutch players making moves and getting stuff done late in games. So just a couple of good, fantastic finishes, just a couple shout-outs to Glenn Robinson III and Marcus Page for their play in both of these wins. Alright, it's coming down to tournament time, so it's time to reveal my number one seeds right now. My number one seeds, I got Florida. They'll be playing in the South, Wichita State in the Midwest, Arizona in the West, and Syracuse in the East. This could be the first year in a while that we've seen four teams in the four regions that are their area. Okay, we've struggled. We've seen some teams, sometimes we've had two teams from the South. We've had two teams from the West, two from the East. We've never really had four consensus teams from the four different areas. The one team I think that still could jump up there and move into a number one seed is Kansas at this point. Kansas, congratulations to them locking up their 10th consecutive Big 10 regular season or Big 12 regular season title. Kansas, I think, can make a move. I think Kansas has got to be one of the top three teams right now in college basketball for sure. Right now, that's where I think Kansas can move up. My team, though, with the most to gain going down the stretch has to be Virginia at number 12 right now. Probably sitting at a 4, maybe a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. It's going to be interesting to see what Virginia does. They got Syracuse on Saturday, and they could play Syracuse or Duke again in the ACC tournament. So that'll be interesting to see what they can do down the stretch. The best defensive team in the country, and we'll see what they can get done. But if they can get 2 wins there, if they can beat Syracuse Saturday and then somehow beat a Duke or a Syracuse again in the ACC tournament, this is a team that could creep up into that 2 seed for sure. So we'll see what happens there. And I think the team with the most to lose right now has to be Cincinnati. We've seen them struggle scoring the ball. We've seen them have some trouble against some lower level teams. And in the American Conference, they could struggle in the tournament. They could have to play a Louisville. They could have to play a Southern Methodist. They could have to play a UConn. They could run into a team here, okay? We'll have to see what they do. Cincinnati, though, right now sitting in that that low 3 seed range. I could see this team easily falling back to a 5 or a 6, and that puts you in a tough matchup that first weekend, and we could see Cincinnati lose. So those are my 2 teams to watch going down the stretch. Most to lose, most to gain, okay? All right, let's head to spring training with the Yankees. Yesterday, the Yankees lost to the Pirates in their spring training opener, 6-5. Ivan Nova pitched well. He went 1 1/3, 2 hits, too many walks, and 2 runs allowed. New guys, McCann was 1 for 3, drove in a run. Ellsbury got on base all 3 times. But the big story was Yangervis Solarde. Okay, this guy hit a 2-run bomb in the first inning. Okay, so that is what they did yesterday. Today's a big day. Derek Jeter will make his return to the Yankees for sure. Let's take a look at the Yankees lineup today as they will start up at 1 o'clock against the Pirates. They got Gardner in left, Jeter at short, Ichiro in right, Roberts at second, Cervelli catching, Kelly Johnson at third, Romine DHing, Russ Kanzler at first base, big prospect Mason Williams in center, and Phelps is going to get to pitch today. Other pitchers we could see today: Jim Miller, Mark Montgomery, Robert Koala, and Yasuhiro Tadayama. Okay. Jeter will get his start today. He's supposed to play probably 3, 4 innings, get 2 at-bats at best. and we'll see what he can do. I hope we get to see some good range from him. And the big day will be Saturday. If you have time, tune in Saturday. Masahiro Tanaka will make his first spring training start for the Yankees then. All right, let's go to the Honda Classic. Tiger Woods playing at the Honda Classic in Florida this week, getting tuned up as they get closer and closer to the Masters, which is in about a month and 2 weeks. So it's going to be great. I can't wait till the Masters. We talk golf on the blog. I'm a big golf fan. I can sit down on a Sunday afternoon and watch some golf. So for sure, this is your spot for golf. For sure, we'll talk golf all PGA Tour season. I love talking golf. I love watching golf. It's relaxing. Right now, at the Honda Classic, the leader is Rory Sabatini. De Jong is at -4. Sabatini at -5. Other notable, Zach Johnson -2, and he is through 17 holes. Keegan Bradley -1. Let's see. Tiger Woods, I believe, is at +2. Tiger Woods is at +2 right now, so he is not playing very well. Other notable names not doing very well. Other guys that have yet to tee off. Louis Oosthuizen in. He'll tee off. McIlroy will tee off at 12:25, and Phil will tee off at 12:35. So some good golf there. Tiger struggling. I heard he missed a 4-foot putt, I believe, on the 5th hole. Double bogeyed on 4, and just trying to get tuned up, but his short game once again letting him down. All right, if you want to watch some good NBA tonight, we got the Knicks against the Heat. That's at 8. Raymond Felton will play despite the gun charges at this point. That'll be a good matchup. LeBron back for the Heat as well. He will wear a mask to mask his broken nose. And the 10:30 game, Nets versus Nuggets. Nets coming off a 44-point loss last night to the Portland Trailblazers. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do our college hoops preview then. NASCAR preview, Yankee spring training. Thanks for tuning into the Blog and Grill. I will be back on Friday. Have a good rest of the day.